Right, but we will be monitoring social media tonight with the help of Bal Bratch. She is our own in-house social media expert and a CBC reporter. Bal?
Well, I just want to tell you a little bit about what we're doing tonight. There's been a lot of discussion on Twitter, Facebook, what's trending, what topics, who's getting mentioned. Tonight we've partnered with a company called Alberta Votes, and they've kind of gauged the online conversation, and they'll be working with us tonight, providing us live stats and live stats about what's happening online. Here's a little bit about how that works. Connor Turner is the president of Armadillo Studios, the company behind the Alberta Tweets project.
What we did is we followed the AB vote hashtag, which is kind of the topic that people are using to reference when they're talking about the election. We took all the tweets that were going for the past few months here, and then we put them in a kind of a database and kind of pulled all that information, analyzed, what are the topics and trends and that sort of thing. And then we took that information and on a weekly basis, we put it into an infographic form to make it readable for people to help tell the story of what's being said online.
Turner was able to gather trends and topics and map out what and who dominated social media during this campaign.
If you're looking at Twitter in an instance, it looks like a lot of people, yelling and, making their stance. But what we found is that, what the key topics are is their education and health. That's what people really are trying to talk about.
The stats also show which party and which leader was most talked about online. Whether that translates into votes remains to be seen.
There's no one checking these tweets. It's an open forum for everyone to talk, which is the beauty and the negative of it at the same time, because it allows anyone to say whatever they feel like about, the political conversation or parties. But at the same time, it also drowns out some good discussion. But it starts some good discussion also, too.
Well, good or bad, if you want to be part of the discussion, you've got to download this app we have. It's a CBC News app. It's really interesting. If you have it for your iPad, you can follow 4 or 5 districts at a time and get live updated stats about who's winning tonight. Even on your smartphones, there's a CBC News app, which is really fascinating tonight, how you can follow this.
Yeah, it's a really great app because we're the only ones actually that can tell you live what is happening in your riding with this app. So just download it. It's the CBC News app, and it is really a cool tool for tonight.
Well, everybody's been tweeting. I'm going to tweet right now. I just tweeted about you two, so you'll have to look that up, see what I said. But okay. Tweeting was a big part of this campaign, wasn't it? A lot of things happened on Twitter.
Well, tweeting was huge, and I can tell you that we know this because we have the stats. We can actually tell you how much people have been tweeting in this campaign. Bal, let's take a look at this board here.
Well, AB Vote was the hashtag. That's the most commonly used hashtag that everybody was using to join the online conversation. And in the last month, there was about 150,000 mentions of the AB Vote hashtag. And in the last week alone, 52,000. So in the beginning of the election, maybe 2,000 people a day were mentioning AB Vote. In one day today, we've had 15,000 mentions of AB Vote. So this campaign, it's pretty electric online.
That's great. Well, Bal and Donna, thanks very much. We'll get more from you as the night goes on.